Well, Canadian parents have made a coast-to-coast alliance for another group of children, vulnerable children, to create a blueprint for a national autism strategy. Margaret Spoestra works with Autism Ontario and these families. Why the need for a national autism strategy?
Well, what we want parents to experience is that no matter where they live in this country, that as Canadians, they can get the supports that they need from the time that their child, a parent sees symptoms or characteristics in their children of autism, right through their adult years and into their senior years. So that doesn't matter where you live in Canada, that you can expect to be well supported and to be a contributing citizen.
You know, there is something in the DNA of autism activists that you guys, the parents, are passionate for this. What do they know about their kids and about the need to be spokespeople for vulnerability here?
Families know what their children need. They want the very best for their children. And when they see what is possible, they see the potential in their children. And when the services or supports or education system isn't providing them what they need, they gather together and they get their voices heard.
Because they are close to seeing what is possible in their children. So just help us understand autism. And there is, I don't know if the word beauty is right for it, but it's got a very unique characteristic for children in it, doesn't it?
Well, the thing with autism is that it is such a complex, the characteristics are very diverse across a wide spectrum of abilities, of understanding, but they all struggle with some degree of social communication and understanding, but at the same time, they bring such a perspective to life, and their parents get to see that in them every day.
What do we learn from children with autism?
We learn another way to look at the world. And sometimes, I guess the way I think about autism with the people that I've had the privilege of meeting for many years, they don't judge. You can take them at face value, and they accept people often at face value. And so they are, that makes them vulnerable and amazing all at once, because they're vulnerable to those social things that we say or don't say about what is expected in a particular situation. And that person with autism, it will take what you say verbatim at face value as truthful and not expect to be deceived or to have to look for that in a relationship. And that says something about people. And we could have a bit more of that in our lives.
You just ended this very exactly what I was going to say is,
yes.
Margaret, we could absolutely have more of that in our world. So thank you for helping us understand a new national blueprint strategy is coming, and for the passion that parents have for advocating for these vulnerable and yet powerful young voices. Thank you.
Thank you.